just gonna spit on this one. Yo.
All right, what is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Jarice back at it with another episode of... And today's topic, The Rock. Because apparently, The Rock is not rock solid in his in his stances and his principles.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
All right, so if you look to my background, you'll see a bunch of stories from the usual suspects. CNN 4 minutes ago, what is this, Insider a day ago, The Guardian 9 hours ago. Joe Rogan and Dwayne Johnson are the hot topic right now. And why is that, you may ask? Well, it's because the hilarious clip of Joe Rogan saying the N-word repeatedly out of context that got a clip together from his years of podcasting, and now people think he's racist, quote unquote. But wait, which one is it? Yeah, we can start with this one. Eek. All right, so it all started with this. So, Mr. Don Winslow, I don't even know who the fuck that is, if we're being completely honest. Dear at The Rock, comma, you're a hero to many people and using your platform to defend Joe Rogan, a guy that used and laugh about using the N-word dozens of times, is a terrible use of your power. Have you actually listened to this man's many racist statements about black people? I swear to God. Hold on. Let me guess. He's a white liberal guy. Hold on. Oh, God.
Got him!
Wow, it's amazing how other white people tell you what racism is, right? Like a white person's supposed to tell me, hey, this guy's a racist. Like, why is he racist? Well, he has this podcast and he was... asking about the N-word and telling stories about the times he's heard it used and using it in a context of the story, so he must be racist. And most people were like... But nope. They are trying to cancel him now for it. And then... No, I want to go back to the tweet. God damn it. And then The Rock replies on February 4th. Dear at Don Winslow. I don't know why they fucking do that. I'd just fucking at Don Winslow, but whatever. Thank you so much for this. I hear you as well as everyone else here. Or, I butchered that. I made some shit up. What the fuck? I hear you as well as everyone here 100%. I was not aware of his N-word use prior to my comments, but now I've become educated to his complete narrative. Learning moment for me. Mahalo, brother, and have a great and productive weekend. DJ. Which I guess stands for Dwayne Johnson. So I guess they called him DJ back in the day. But, okay. Alright, cool. So, alright, that's cool. So, The Rock is offended by Joe Rogan's quote-unquote racial comments of the past, right? Even though all these clips were taken from at least, like, what Joe Rogan said, like 12 years ago, like, at least. Like, the oldest clip in the compilation was at least 12 years. So that means these assholes had to go back in 12 years of JRE and find him using the word. A little bit too much more time than I would spend because, I like to, have fun in my free time. But, I mean, that might be fun to some people. But, as you would expect, people have been going in on The Rock. And they pulled up the infamous, the infamous clip.
If you need even further clarification, let The Rock tell you in Chinese.
Uh-oh. Chinese?
I didn't know The Rock spoke Chinese when I was a kid. I thought he was a black guy.
Ding bong ding dong, he's Stone Cold
I remember watching this as a kid too, and I was just like, what is happening? But it was hype though. It was hype. That was The Rock's character. And look at all the people cheering and hyping it up, but it was just a sign of the times because, having white people in blackface was a acceptable thing at one time too, but you know, times change.
I think he just ordered some chicken chow mein.
If you need men,
And then he talking about he ordered chicken chow mein, like, bro. Oh my god. And then
ready to fight crime like a bloated transvestite Wonder Woman, ready to fight crime. Pew, 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 pew.
And then this guy, here's The Rock calling John Cena a bloated trans Wonder Woman. Golly, please do not retweet this clip as the regime is trying to cancel Joe Rogan today.
Like a bloated transvestite Wonder Woman, ready to fight crime. Pew, 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 pew.
Like, where's the part where he's talking about John Cena? Because I need the context there. And then Candace Owens replies, The Rock turning his back on Joe Rogan is so emblematic of why these fickle Hollywood types are never to be taken seriously. Remember, fellas, routine steroid injections does not make someone a man. Oh, shit. Damn, she said, man, my man takes steroids. Oof. I mean, he probably does, but I wouldn't know. I can't prove it, so yeah. I'm not saying you do or you don't, so Dwayne Johnson, if you see this, don't try to come sue me, bro. I'm not saying anything. But, like, bruh, this just goes to the greater issue, right? Because a lot of people look up to these Hollywood types and like stuff like that, right? Like, that's bothering me. Like, a lot of people look up to celebrities and entertainers as role models just because it seems like a good lifestyle. You don't have to work a 9 to 5 and you're making all this money and you just show up and perform and do whatever. And it's the life, right? It's the life. But at the end of the day, you got to realize when it comes to people like this, when they say the Hollywood types, okay, let me put it in perspective for y'all, right? Let me put it in perspective. Their job, the thing they do that brings them money is acting. So when these people take up a political, mouth was a little bit too covered in spit. And swallowed spit. But anyway, when these people, their job is literally acting, bro. Like, their job, how they make their money is acting. Think about that. So when they take up a position, they just have to act like it's what they really believe. And acting for them isn't going to be hard because guess what? They act for a living. This is a basic concept to understand. My job that I do every day is to pretend to be something. So how hard is it going to be to pretend I feel this way about a certain issue, or I think this way about certain things, or I align myself with these individuals? A lot of these celebrities, Hollywood types, I don't even think they believe what they're forced to say by their sponsors and things like that. Their sponsors, the HR people, the managers, all that good stuff, PR, you know. They have to say certain things to appease a certain crowd. But do I think a lot of these people really believe it? No, not really. I think a lot of people are like still kind of grassroots, down to earth, normal type people. But I think just because the political, socio climate and where they live, I think they're kind of forced to say certain things. I mean, this could all be speculation. Maybe he does really believe the things that he says, or maybe these people believe what they say. I know some of them do. You know, the purple hair, septum piercing, choker wearing types with like blue armpit hair. I know those people are actually crazy and believe in the nonsense. But do I think The Rock actually believes in this whole Joe Rogan's racist nonsense? Nah. I think he's just putting on a show just so he doesn't get canceled for quote-unquote siding or standing with Joe Rogan. It's kind of like the people who had to disavow the Orange Man. It's like, well, if I'm seen not hating him, people are going to hate me, so let me just abandon the ship. And now The Rock has just abandoned the ship. So it's pretty simple what's going on here. It's kind of an open and shut case. Joe Rogan is like public enemy number one. A, let me distance myself from Joe Rogan since he's public enemy number one. I'm still working on movies and deals and all this other cool shit, so I don't want any of my future projects and endeavors to be canceled because people think I'm siding with Joe Rogan and I'm being some kind of alt-right, anti-science, anti-vax, crazy person. So, yeah, that's... I don't know what to say anymore, man. It's fucking done. It's fucking done. But with that, that's all I got for today. Let me know if I made a little bit of sense or a lot of sense down in the comment section below. And this has been another episode of Real Talk. And like, share, subscribe, and comment. It helps with the algorithm. Goal is 500 subs to eventually get to 1,000 subs. But I will see y'all in the next video, mans. I'm out.
Whoa, dude. This fucking nerdy man needs to stop with all these hard bangers, bro. People that change the world are frightening.